Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum, baby. His name is Mr. Luke Marius. Uber miner, hunting extraordinaire, tower hitter. Norok. Happy Tuesday, Mr. Marius. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the welcome back as well, sir. I have taken a little break, as you know. A nice refresh, a relax. Been making some clips, Marius, and editing and doing some stuff, sir. How is the game treating you? What have I missed? Sniggle Cotton! Hey! Happy Tuesday. How are you? What have I missed, folks? Come on. What has been happening in the world of Entropia in my absence? Aloha! What's occurring? It is Tuesday. We are in the bear cave. I taken, what was it? Couple of weeks, maybe? Couple of weeks off stream. Nice little break, you know, just to relax and, you know, take things easy. We've got Mel as well. Mel in the bear cave. Yeah, only by about 5 minutes, Mel. 5 minutes? I was having trouble. I went to press start stream and it was trying to log my stream elements into Twitch, but it was struggling, and then I finally got it working. So the stream elements logged into Twitch, so we're all good now. We're back. We're back in action. Mr. Marius, thank you very much for the lurk, sir. You've upgraded your rucksack to augmented. Wow, congrats on the augmented rucksack, dude. Does that mean you are well and truly a solidified Uber miner now? And thank you very much for the 75 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, congrats with the backpack, mates. He says everything else is the same. Right, okay. Mel, Cotton, you been alright? What have I missed? You put your eyes on the mole, then I'm a meh miner. Yeah, I'm a noob miner, Marius. I'm a very noob miner. I don't even have a backpack, mate. I'm such a noob. You know what I mean? Cheers, Skull, Salut, Yamas, Nazdravie, Norok, boom, boom, boom. We're drinking the lemon today. Oh, Mel. Mel, I'm going to get you some hearts in the chat for that comment, Mel. Norok. Yeah, you like that one, Marius? I added it to the list. Norok for my Romanian friends. But Mel, I appreciate your kind words, Mel. It's very kind of you. I'm going to hit you up with, I think, Love Fives. Yeah, there we go. Love Fives for Mel. Thank you, Mel. Mr. Muru Massa. Another Entropia legend, Mr. Muru Massa. Very Uber hunter. Uber gear. Avatar skills. Knowledge. He's got the lot. Maths. He's the whole package. Mr. Muru Massa. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. We've been missing Sir Bear's soft voice next to our Entropia grinding. Oh, I love you, Cotton. Thank you, Cotton. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've adjusted my mic a little bit. I looked at a lot of my stuff, and my mic has been, like, super loud. So I've tried to, like, put some filters on it and stuff to control it, to stop being, like, ridiculously booming sort of thing. So this is the first time using them today, so hopefully it'll be alright, I guess. I know. I'm sure chat will let me know if the mic's like too stupid or something. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see everybody. We've got the Borry. Is that how you say your name? X the Borry X. You've been seeing some old players leave, and I hope it's not trending because I'm grinding to be able to hang with the lot of you. You've been seeing some old players leave. Interesting. How come they are leaving, sir? Do you know? Also, happy Tuesday to you, Borry. PZ, here he is, look. Here he is. Fellow D-Gen. The bear is back, sir. Good to see a lot of familiar names in the chat. How are you? Welcome. Oh, by the way, you know what I'm going to say next, right? Sakura City Teleporter, Shikara Building, Floor 1, Apartment C, Alpha Door's little mining emporium that he's got here, with amps, finders, enhancers, bless him. Alpha Door's a top bloke. So if you're looking for some little bits of gear, appreciate if you check it out, okay? Shout out to Mr. Alpha Door. Very good lad. Amp Wars today, yes. We are doing Amp Wars today. Norin 25. Here he is. What a top bloke. Cheers, Norin. Happy Tuesday, brother. And thank you very much for the resub. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a resub for 10 months. Mr. Norin 25. Thank you for the support, Norin. Hope you are well, sir. The bear is back for some chills. Roller coasters. You just had 3 to sell skills and spaceships. Ah, okay. Well, there's always people that come and go, the Bory over the years, you know. I was just about to... Cotton, I just saw your messages. I said that. I said that, and I looked down at Cotton's message. Yeah, us old-timers come and go. Sometimes we're gone a couple of... Yeah, basically, yeah. Hope you're well today, Norin. Right, there's been an update today out in the chat. The game has been updated. So, I did notice something on the auction house. They finally added, dude. I can't believe it, right? They finally added a shop directory on the auction house. Where is it? Let's have a look. So, auction house, and there in the top left, look, is a shop search. So you bring this up, and it's in the new Windows stuff as well. I mean, we can blast this right up, right? That's too big, isn't it? That's what she said. It's too big. Well, so yeah, they added the shop search at least, so it's better than nothing. So you can look around and see what you can get from shops. Like, what do you lot look for and buy at shops? Should I have a look for some mining gear? Wait. Here we go. Yeah, look at this, look. You can see what is for sale at shops. Yeah, there's still a decent amount of people with lots of stuff in the game, you know. Right, so say I'm looking for an excavator, which I'm not, but as an example then. So let's have a look. Okay, you can't sort by markup, which is interesting. Okay. Can't sort by markup. Wait. Hang on a minute. Why is why is the markup different? Why are they displaying the markup differently for shops? They got plus. They've got +% for markup. Why don't they just use what they've got on the normal auction, though? Why not keep it all the same? Or am I missing something there? Mr. Zeus Rocktropian as well. Happy Tuesday, Zeus. Cheers for lending me the mole on the Rocktropia, brother, again. You're going to hear it again. You just didn't want to reach Uber and not have those who were there's always going to be people at those echelons, Borry. There's always going to be people up there, mate. You won't be alone. You will be off in a few minutes. Just stop to say hi. Nice to see you, Zeus. Bear's back in business, chilling. I've had a couple of weeks off to relax, and going forward streaming, I'm going to try not to put too much pressure on myself and relax, and make sure I enjoy the streaming as much as I can going forward. That's my new mindset as well. So if it's not feeling, you know what I mean? If it's not feeling too fun, there's no point going on for hours and hours, you know what I mean? Go for a domicite and copper. Yes, sir. I will. I'm going to do some D-class today. Right, so what was I doing? Looking at shops, right? What planet? Wait, what planet is this on? Oh, that's Monria. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's change it to Cali. What have we got on Cali? Okay, so the only thing I can see here then is that they've got the markup like displayed differently to what it normally is on the auction house, right? So instead of 133.3%, they've got plus 33.3, right? But there you go then, folks. In the top of the auction house, there's a shop search. It's good. It's definitely good, and it's been needed for a while. So, you know, shout out to the shopkeepers. Percentage of unlimited stuff. Oh, yeah, it is as well, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know then. Not too sure about the markup, but displaying stuff in shops on the auction house is pretty nice. So that's good then. Oh, chat, I've also heard some rumours. What are these rumours I'm hearing that they're adding bots to the game? What's this rumour going on? Is it a rumour anymore or not? They added them today. Have we got more bots in the game now? What are we saying? Are they called synths, are they? Is that what we're calling them? Synths instead of bots? Right, those that are there now that I want to play with is what I'm getting at. Hopefully all the content. Yeah, Borry, I wouldn't worry too much, mate. Keep chilling, enjoying yourself, you know. Developing your avatar if you want to. It'll all be fine. So we've got simps in the game that are playing the game. Will you be able to spot them? They can chat with us. They can party up. Hey, do you reckon, I got a question there, do you think I can pick up a synth and get them to follow me around and kill mobs? What do you reckon while I'm mining in certain areas? Should we try and do that today? See if I can find a synth and say, look, do you want to come and shoot some mobs and clear the way? Oh yeah, right, Amp Wars as well. We're going to put the fishing up, folks. I haven't forgot about that. The fishing's coming up in a minute. Simps. I assume they've added them so they can get a better understanding of the game, I guess. Why do you lot think they've added them? I assume it's just so they can understand the game more. Probably. They're meant to be the first iteration of new players that pump the economy. Wait, what? Pump the economy? From what, though? How are they going to pump the economy? They're not going to be depositing, are they? Right, the fishing should be up. We'll do a test cast. There it is. We're up and running. What else was I loading up? Free trading and looting. Free trading and looting. How's trading and looting going to pump the economy? I can see like real players who are depositing would pump the economy. Right, Amp Wars as well. There it is. Oh, you mean it like that? Well, I mean, that's interesting then, isn't it? It makes the numbers look better. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that one is. I don't know, I kind of hope it's because they want to, you know, get more data on a lot of the stuff that's going on in game and things that they can potentially fix and balance. I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll bump into one today then. Maybe. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's an interesting one if that was the case then. To make the numbers look better, so you add AI players. That's interesting on that. I must admit, I've noticed straight away, since I haven't played for a bit, I've noticed the game feels a little bit smoother. Feels a little bit smoother. Like lag-wise and stuff. Could be wrong, I don't know. We'll have to see. Have to keep our eye on that. We shall see. Right, Amp Wars then. Mel takes 2. Let me fill out the Amp Wars then. We're doing 5 amps. I'm gonna be testing on a few of these streams, alright? So today my test will be 5 D-class amps doing single drops, okay? So I'll mix it up. I'll do like an amp or 2 which are just ore drops. And then I'll switch and do an amp or 2 with end matter drops and see how we get on. Right, Mel. Let me get Mel into. There we go. Right, we have 5 more amps left. Jenya06, happy Tuesday. Also, welcome into the BEARCAVE. First time chatter. The shop, mate, was Sakura City. It was the Shikara building. It's the one next to the trade center. It's called Shikara. And it's floor 1, apartment C. All right, mate? Papa shows as well. Happy Tuesday. Have I run into any simps? Not yet. We're going to find out. I'm going to do some mining. We'll see if we'll bump into a Sith. No, there's no Siths in the game yet. Synth, sorry, not Sith. Synth. Here he is, Mr. Beerenstein. I know who Beerenstein TV is. Bless him. He is the brother from across the pond. Happy Tuesday, Beerenstein, brother. I've had a 2-week break. I'm back in business now, though. How are you, sir? By the way, your YouTube videos are a part of why I came back from a 2-year break, so thanks for the content. Hey, Borry! Borry, appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I must admit, mate, I appreciate it. I must admit, though, my YouTube video things, they are mostly like just big, long-ass VODs of my streams. But what I'm going to do going forward is what I'm going to do. If any like interesting stuff in some of the VODs, I'll like take a 15-minute segment and I will like post it as a video. So it's more easily digestible, you know. You can just watch like a 15-minute segment sort of thing. I did one for the alternative rock, but I didn't edit it. I just took a 15-minute segment, posted it with like a thumbnail and that was it, like, you know, just as a test. So yeah, I might be doing some more of those, some, you know, shorter videos of my VODs and stuff, and posting them up. Because I think it'll be better, because people see like a 4 or 5 hour VOD and they're like, you know, plus it's a stream as well, so it's not like edited or, so they're a bit harder to watch back, you know, from like a video sort of thing. Rocky Hardball, happy Tuesday, man. Beerenstein, what's happening? Have you dropped any bombs lately? Right, Rocky, I got your number 3. Folks, we've got 1, 4, and 5 left. If anyone wants 1, 4, and 5 in the Amp Wars, get on it. If I hit The way it works is, at the minute, if I hit an ample or above, you get 500 snack points. If you get a global, you get 1,000 snack points. If you get a Hall of Fame, you get 1,500 snack points. If you get a tower, you get the complete value of the tower in snack points. If you get a rare find like Regolite, you get 1,000 points. Which one do you want, Boris? I'll put you in. Sorry, Borry. Do you want 1, 4, or 5? Yeah, I don't use the rewind, Boris. I've got replay buffer in OBS, so I just press like a button and it captures the last like 60 seconds off my does a record. Right, X, the Borry, X. There we go. I got you in, dude. Number 5. Borry's in there. You had a chick that said she was pregnant and was saying it was Beer and Stein. What have you been up to? Besides that, you haven't dropped any bombs. Well, someone definitely dropped a bomb on you. At least. Casino runs have been not so great. Damn. Hey, Captain, have you started making videos of these casino runs yet? Telling you, man, get on it. Beer and Stein TV. Casino madness. The grumpy old beard. Here he is. Keep right on, Grumpy. The bear's back in business. Happy Tuesday to you. We've got Norin25 claiming the first amp as well. Grumpy, I'm going to be dropping about 5 D classes, mate. Testing it out. Doing singular drops, mate. Hope you are well, sir. Singular drops. Right, the last one Sniggle can have, then I'll put you at number 4, Sniggle, okay? Number 4. I got you. There it is. We are full for today's Amp Wars. I will be using... Are you ready? Beer and Stein and everybody. I'm going to use the Cougar. The Cougar's coming out for another run. E-class. Well, we've got 3 on that. Hang on. There it is. Look, we've got the Cougar D-class. We're going to test it out doing single drops, okay? So we'll just start dropping for ore and seeing what happens, alright? Beautiful. You had a nice little... A little what? Wabana? Oh, I'm not... Yeah, Wabana. Which ones are them, man? Wabana? Wait, Dude, I just saw a synth. That was a synth. Did you see that run past the screen? Dude, that was a synth. Just as I was teleporting away, ran past me. I don't know if you saw that on stream. Any plans for an Arcadia Underground beer? Arcadia Underground? What? I tell you what, mate. I am not up for indoor mining anytime soon. Not after the way the TT return's gone. Maybe they've adjusted it a bit. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't mined for a good couple of weeks, you know. Right, let's go here. So yeah, I've got no real desire, Beer and Stein, to do indoor, mate. Because I know you can get big hits in there, but, mate, the TT loss is going to be insane. The TT loss will be too much for me, mate. I can't sustain it, man. It's too much. I know it's fun and that, but it's a lot of money for the bear. Right, can we see the map all right, yeah? Or what? I might have to edit the map on the stream, hang on. Right, just give me 1 second, BEARCAVE. Just got to edit this. So, we want to get it centralized, don't we? That'll do, won't it? We do that. Then we do that. Can you see that on the stream all right? Or what? I don't know. Let me know. Make that a bit bigger, I suppose, as well. Right, the map and the profit loss are on. Sorted. Firework time. Right, Norin 25, you ready? We're going to be dropping some ore. Are you ready? D-class Cougar, by the way. So at the minute, we're dropping ore for like 4 peds. Is it 460? Is it? Oh, what is it? I think it's 4 ped 60 something. Oh. Right, let's try that. I think it's 4 ped 60. You ready? Right, first probe. Going into the ground. No, the one barn is it an Ark Underground mob, is it? What did you hit off it then, Grumpy? Go on, what'd you get? Come on. 8, 9k? Knowing you, probably. Tassio. How are you, dude? Oh. Norin, you like that one? A considerable Nixarium Norin. That is 500 Pederunis. Taz, I think a simp ran past me at the teleporter to New Swiss. I'm pretty sure. Ample Azadite. Let's go. We've had a good start, folks. Norin. Already 1,000 points, dude. A 7.4k, Grumpy. Damn, dude. Was that very welcome? I don't know. It could have been a player, Taz. It could have been a player. It just had like it had like the Terminator mask on and that, and I just thought it was a simp. A simp. A synth, not simp. Sorry. Fucking simp. Oh, I didn't change the amp. Sorry, my bad. There you go. I had the app set to level 5. That's my bad. It was very much needed at the time. The problem is you need another one now. Yeah, that is the problem, innit? Just the way it is, though, innit? Just the way the game goes. You lose a bit. You get a bit sometimes. You lose a bit more. Or you can hit a 226 Nixarium. Boom, boom, boom. You can hit one of them as well. We'll take that. Norin, that is a Hall of Fame for you, dude. 1,400 points, mate, and the biggest hit today. 226 Nixarium. significant. If you can see this. See that a bit better now? Just blown the Finder screen up a bit for you. Beerenstein, boom. 226, mate. We're off the mark. We need loot windows back as well. Thank you very much for the grats. Thank you. I don't think there will be, Taz. I think you won't be able to tell the difference between a synth and a normal player. Don't think you'll be able to tell the difference. That's what they say anyway. So we need loot windows. How'd you do the loot windows again? Anyone remember? How'd you do the loot windows? Oh, here it is. I got it. We'll use the nostalgic loot windows. Right, beautiful. Bear Cave, we are off to a great start. I will. If I see a green dot up here, I'll ask if it's a synth. Deal? If there's one up here, I'll type in local chat. And we'll see what happens. I think people are just troll though. Like, even if they're not a synth, they'll see it and they'll probably know there's been an update. And they'll say they are a synth just to troll, probably. I'll tell you what, Bear Cave, what's going on? Bear Cave? What's happening here? We just had another. Let's get it. Let's get it. We just had an abundant now. Abundant nicks. Boom, boom. Smashing it today. Playing with Minecraft mod X-ray. What the hell's that? You mean you think I can see where stuff is in the ground? Something. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Imagine you could see where all the towers are. Not that it works like that, by the way. You know. Is that what you mean? I assume it's maybe something like that. Cotton. Hey, Beer and Stein, I don't know if you saw. Considerable nicks. I don't know if you saw a few weeks back, dude, when I went to Entropia. I went to Entropia and hit that vast alternative rock. I hit like, how big was it? I think it was 1,000. I can't remember how big it was now. Chat, do you remember how big it was? 1,233 or something beer. It wasn't underground, mate, either. It was planet side. It was planet side, mate, with... It was a Cougar level 5. Cougar level 5, mate. Alternative rock. Boom. It was a thing of beauty. There should be a clip on here somewhere. Oh, you saw it on Discord? Yeah. Nice. That's been my best hit in a while as well, dude. Unfortunately. I'll say unfortunately because it, you know, it's just been too long, really. Been a long time coming, that hit. I'm hearing miners say that it's harder to hit big hits these days now. That's what people are telling me. It's harder to hit big hoffs and stuff. But the markup has gone up on quite a few things as well, though. Markup's gone up on a lot of the ores and end matters. That's a considerable list. We'll take that. What's the list at the minute? Yeah, please do, Cotton. Please do. You all got to join the Bears Discord. Hell yeah, get on the Bears Discord. See if this works for you. Yeah. Does this work? There it is. Beer, give me a shout out. But yeah, I do. I'm posting my clips on there and stuff like that. I've been editing quite a lot of clips recently, like shorts and stuff. So I've had a bit of a backlog of hits to get through. There was one where I was part of the all-time high on the Umbranoid boss, the first one. That was nice. Like 80-something thousand the loot was. So I made one for that. There was that robot loot on Aris as well. Off the destroyer. That 1.5k destroyer that came out of nowhere. That was a good one. All sorts. I've been posting all sorts of clips recently. So yeah, if you haven't seen them, check me out on. Feel free to check me out on the YouTube. Check out my shorts. I've done some fishing shorts on there as well. The new fishing update they dropped. I haven't got a direct link to my YouTube though. I think maybe I should. The only link I've got on stream is my link tree. Ample list. Well, I must admit, the hit rate's alright. Let me get my YouTube link for you. Hang on. I'll put my YouTube in chat as well. Because I do want to get oh no, that one, that's Twitch, is it? Here it is. So yeah, I appreciate if you check it out. There's the link to my YouTube there. Appreciate if you check it out. Check out some of my shorts and stuff like that. I've got a highlight video of a bit of the alternative mining run we had a few weeks back. So yeah, I would appreciate that. I do want to start getting my YouTube stuff better. So yeah, nice and refreshed after a break, folks. Considerable copper. Hey, chat. Is that what you're talking about? That one there? What's the markup on copper, BEARCAVE? What is it right now? Considerable copper. Yeah, it's nice to be... Sorry, I was saying it was nice to be back, and it's nice to see plenty of familiar names in the chat. I appreciate you all. I've missed you. It was nice to take a little break, though, as well. Back on it. I'm going to be testing out a lot of mining. Tobbs, happy Tuesday. Considerable azadite. We are winning at the minute, mate. We've had a HOF, we've had a global already. We've had some markup in copper. I'm pretty sure copper's got a little bit of markup at the minute. I'll just check in a minute what it actually is. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm just going to be testing mining again. Doing single drops. Doubles, maybe. I mean, if singles go well, I'll keep using singles. But at the minute, I'm using the Cougar D-Class with singles. 69, dudes! I've just seen a 69 global. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's check the copper then. What do you say, 140 for copper? Yeah. I mean, we'll take that, eh? A considerable 140%. We're taking that. Definitely. Let's get some more of it. Let's get some more. So my experiment today, or my little test today, considerable azadite, is 5D class amps and single drops, basically. So that's what I'm doing on today's stream. Nice and chill. Get back into the swing of things, etc. Nice and steady. A considerable list. I'm also using Mel, no worries, take it easy. Here's for the tribute as well. I'm also using the mole implant as well, which you'll be familiar with, most of you, I assume. The increased excavation speed. Modified excavator, tier 2. And obviously the Yog horror as well. That's the setup. So we've got nice, fast mining, basically. Nice and quick. In and out, boom, boom, boom. Try and find some markup. hopefully bump into a synth or two up here. I think I read somewhere that they were given starter packs. I think as well. I don't know how true that is. I think I might have seen it on the official Discord or something. Might just be someone on the wind-up, you know. Talking of RuneScape, we've got Best of RuneScape. First time chatter. Happy Tuesday. How can you tell if someone is a synth? That is a very good question. I don't believe you can tell straight away if somebody is a synth or not. I think you've got to work it out. Which is why I hope I see a green dot up here. I think it would be easy to tell though, wouldn't it? I think it would be. We'll have to see. This is why I'm playing this like dark synth music right now as well, for the synths that are roaming among us right now. It fits quite well, I think this. Fits pretty well. You deposit $200 into Entropia in 1 month like I did. Wait, what? Is that how you can tell if they're a synth or not? Esco! Mr. Esco, happy Tuesday, sir. Welcome. They start in the starter area, so I guess they'll be doing Setesh for a day or two. Ooh, I'm tempted to go to Setesh now. Actually, no, I'm not. Considerable as. I went to Setesh for the first time to do the when fishing first came out to do the mission. So I drop shipped to Setesh and it crashed my PC. It crashed the stream. Sorry. The whole stream went down. That was my first experience of Setesh. It's going to be interesting though, but yeah. They receive starter packs, someone says. Don't know how true it is, but like people wondering why they're in the game and stuff, but I assume it's just so they can get data back on the game. I don't know. Can't really think of much else. Jormungand. Archurian. How are we, brother? Thank you very much, sir. Happy Tuesday. How are you? So I just had to think for a second there of getting the vehicle out and sending it back to storage. It's been a while. You know what I mean? Last drop of this amp then, folks. That's been a really good amp, that has. Really good amp. I don't think as is not much markup though, is it? That's the one thing. Let's have a look. Yeah, azadite, definitely not the best though. The copper was good. We'll give it the copper. That was That was our best hit up here. Well, that's really the thing with mining, you know. You never know what you're going to hit. Yeah, you're going to hit fillers, but you've always got the chance to hit something nice. You know, copper, Igni would have been nice. Nice Igni hit. What's this fishing stream you on about, Archer? And anyway, I'm not fishing, am I? The synth play 24 hours. Yeah, I think so. Bomb. Also, happy Tuesday, Bomb, as well. Welcome to the Bear Cave. I would assume they're 24/7. As long as the servers are up, I would think. Right, first D-class down. Next up, we have Mel C. Mebs. Right, let's get it, Mel. We'll do another ore one, shall we? See if we can get some more copper. What are we saying? Who wants to see a vast copper on stream? Dude. Oh my god. Official Entropian synth just followed. Oh, that's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Welcome to the official Entropian synth. Let's give the synth a warm welcome into the Bear Cave chat, alright? Be nice to the synth. Be nice. You did a bit of mining Arturian for the first time in over a month. Raw TT was about 90. And what was the markup like? Oh, you were so used to seeing me fishing. Yeah, I do like the fishing. Skill boost. I do like the fishing, don't get me wrong. It's good change of pace. You know, when you want to cycle really low and stuff. It's a good change of pace. But, you know, I've always loved mining, you know. I've always loved the mining. So I'll always come back to mining. Yeah, come on. We've got a skill boost. Mining skill boost. So in the chat, like Cotton and Tass has done, can you guess the skill boost percentage? For 1,000 snack points prize. What are we saying? Arturian, I've looked at a lot of the mining markups though, since I logged in today, and quite a few of them are looking promising, I will say that. Obviously, I don't really want azadite, I suppose, but azadite's not the greatest. Okay, it is 23%. OG to the Shasky in the place to be. Happy Tuesday. Gets himself 1,000 snack points. GG's, brother. You are 1% off, mate. Very, very good guess. Very good. Are there many of you still fishing? I heard that they made the fishing now so that you actually need the skills. You need the skills to use like the deep sea fishing rods and stuff like that. Well, it's raffle time as well. 10k raffle coming up. Just going to take a quick break. A quick break, Bear Cave. I'm just going to grab a drink, stretch my legs. I hope you do the same as well. Hope everything's all good with you, Shasky, mate. You're still waiting for Jolene to get fixed and hopefully get more than a single cast. Not been. I thought they were fixed, no? Or did they fix the avatar and then they've messed up the rewards or something? Yes. Right, Bear Cave, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just quickly getting a drink, alright? Appreciate you. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. You fix the avatar, but you haven't been able to get another mission from her. Ah, okay. Yeah, because they added her, right? They added her in, and then it was like... It was a duplicate, wasn't it? Of what's her name? What was that woman's name? That gave out the original daily. Cobia, that was it. It was just Cobia in different outfit, wasn't it? Considerable list. Well, at least list is better than Azadite, I think, so... Well, hopefully that gets fixed soon, Arturian. But you know the fishing rod that I was using, the Abyss D100? Apparently now, before you could use it without any drawbacks. But I think now with fishing gear, you need to be at the skill level to like use them properly. Which wasn't the case when it first released. So luckily, I leveled up enough deep sea fishing so I could use the D100, so I should be alright. And there was a load of fishing discoveries after the update, wasn't there, as well? Let's have a look. Wait. 18th? Well, that was yesterday. Damn. I got a nice hit yesterday. Alright, where's the discoveries? Deep sea swordfish. Wait, what? Deep sea swordfish, electroscale longmouth, Atlantis cod. Why have people found them now? How come those have been discovered after the update? Anyone know? What did they change after the update? The fishing to discover those. Perception skill gain, tinfoil hats. Oh, we got a new emote by the way as well. Where's the emote? Yeah, look. Here it is. We've got a face palm emote in the bear cave, by the way. There it is. Your face palm galore. Ample nicks. We're really not hitting great markup at the minute, are we? But it's points for Mel. Mel's on the board with 500. Right, where are these simps? Come on. What was I going to do? Yeah, depending on how the mining went, I was going to do like a little... I was thinking about doing a little series. As in, you know, can I profit in mining these days? You know, after the mining changes, like, is it still possible to profit? Like, do a little series on it and see, you know, share my TT return and markup return and see how I get on. Potentially. Because it'll be interesting, because you need a pretty decent, well, you need more average markup now than you did before. That's for sure. I reckon with the way that TT returns went, you would need anywhere from like 110 to probably 112% just to break even, probably. I'm guessing. With how much the TT return drops. I don't know what it is now. I'll get a feel for it as I do a few more streams now on the mining, see what my returns are, but my return did go up to like 93.5, I think.
Welcome to the dark side. Big Danish, Lucky Luke 22X, Amy Star.
How are we, fellas? Big Danish, happy Tuesday. Jamie Star, happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Old English streaming. I like how you say old, Lucky. Thank you for that, mate. Cheers. Old. Well, you're not wrong. I am old these days, mate. Where have you been, Bone? Oh, thank you, Jamie, as well. Another nice comment, Jamie. Thanks. Cheers for that, buddy. I've been relaxing, Jamie, editing clips and making videos, okay? Calm down. Calm it down. I'm back, refreshed. Silo 613 as well. Happy Tuesday, sir. Correct. The bear is back, mate. I've missed you all. It's nice to see so many familiar names in chat. We've got the theme tune. Sorry, yeah, Arturian. We'll do the... Give me a sec. Arturian has requested the theme tune. We're going to do the Nightwish version, folks. I'm going to turn it up a bit for Arturian. The Nightwish BEARCAVE theme tune. Nice to see you as well, Silo. Bear, you've collected a good bulk of Hyperium. I have, yeah. I've got Hyperium in my storage. But I do have some diplomas as well, though, so I don't know. I did convert some to diplomas like an idiot, but... But then again, diplomas... Diplomas was... Oh, dude, brilliant. I'll have a... Lucky, I'll have... No, wait, Lucky, can I check on the website, right? Let me check on the website for Hyperium. I'll tell you. I will tell you then. Double, he shouts from mountain tops, the fields and crops, the world begins to cheer. Jamie, what have you been up to anyway? How's the driving going, sir? As I'm logging into the website. Let's have a look. What you say? Hyperion? Hi what? How do you spell it? Yeah, I've got a little bit. Yeah, I changed some into diplomas, Lucky. I did change. I changed some into 17 diplomas, but I've got 512 of it at the minute. Hyperion. I got 51 ped 20 of it. But yeah, I did make some bloody diplomas. I should have saved some of it, I guess. But you know, hopefully the diplomas will be used for some stuff anyway. So I'm still being hopeful. Right, we've got a first-time chatter, BEARCAVE. It is the official Entropian synth in the BEARCAVE. Can we give him a warm welcome, folks? The official synth is here. Greetings. Greetings, furrier than the average Entropian. Your map does not resemble my training data. What is the meaning of these hexagons? Well, that is for you to figure out, Mr. Synth. You are supposed to use your AI to figure it all out and then send feedback. Can't help you too much now, right? Right, Arturian, thank you for the theme tune as well, mate. Hopefully it'll bring us a bit of extra luck. Yeah, I got 17 diplomas as well, Lucky. If they get used for anything. So I think someone was saying they might be used for like shops and stuff like that, maybe. Like shop plots or things like that. Might pop up on Aris and things. Never know. But yeah, is it worth selling 51 peds worth then? What's that, like 250 ped? 250 ped in Hyperion? Okay, how much did you have? Did you just save everything and not buy any diplomas? Considerable nicks. Damn, you saved everything then, pretty much. Yeah, I wouldn't have been far off, I don't think. Well, no, actually, no. I did miss a bit of... I did miss a few in the end, dailies and shit. Actually. I bet you I'd have had a fair bit, though. Like, how much was one of the hand-ins for a diploma? Can you remember? I think that's 170 ped a Hyperion, right? I think those 17 diplomas are 100 and... Is it 170 ped of Hyperion, is it? Yeah. Yeah, 170 TT then. It's used for spawning that thing at the altar, right? I think I read on the forums, that altar thing, a majig. Did you go to that, Lucky? Did you go to that? Apparently it was spawned multiple times, wasn't it? Wasn't it spawned a couple of times for free as well? That's what I heard. Considerable nicks. Why did they spawn it for free? If it costs stuff to spawn. I don't get that one. What happened there then? You did, but they only spawn it private. What do you mean? They spawn it private. What do you mean? I thought they were supposed to do the altar thing and then... They go in a group and spawn it. Yeah, they spawn it with what? Like Hyperion and stuff, yeah? Okay. When there are a few others, I guess they just wait. They don't tell anyone they are spawn it. Silo, what do you mean? Who don't tell anyone? The Ubers. Oh. So they spawned it, what, 3 times then? That must be expensive to spawn it 3 times. Really? It was 5 or 6? Damn. Considerable azadite. They want the discoveries, I think. Over 3,000 TT Hyperion. Okay. It's drop-in attachments, right? Was it like limited attachments for Mind Force implants? And, not implants, chips and stuff. But yeah, I mean, 500% markup is not something to be sniffed at, yeah. Definitely not in this climate, Lucky. You're right, mate. I think I would take it as well, to be honest. The 400%. But, you know, it's understandable. You know, if you got a load of money and you're geared in for the altar and it's dropping new shit, I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it, really? You got to speculate to accumulate, aren't you, a lot in this game. You're spending a lot of money to spawn that. You know, and you might get some nice items and shit like that, and it'll be worth a lot of ped. Doesn't really interest me, though, I must admit. Like I said, all this would interest me more if I had a decent hunting setup, but I don't, so I just can't really get interested in it. You're out in my area on Saturday. Are you, Jamie? Well, you have yourself a good time then, Mr. Star. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Hey? You be sensible. Hats! Look who is here. Wait, watch this massive hoff in a minute. We need to get a shout out. Hang on, where's the red carpet? We need the red carpet. Where is it?
Welcome in, Raiders. Evil Monkey, thank you for the Imperial March. Cat, thank you very much for the kind raid. Appreciate you. Bear is back. bada bing, bada boom. Let's get a shout out right now.
Bang. Atrissa and Monkey, happy Tuesday. Cat, happy Tuesday. Hope your stream was beautiful. Welcome in, Raiders. Bear is back. Or bear back, as you keep saying. Excuse me? Bareback. Hang on. It's before the watershed right now. Can't be throwing the terms bareback around. Cats. Shocking behaviour. Yes. I'm back chilling. Had a nice break, a nice refresh. Relax. Some editing, etc. Oh, there we go. Ample Igni for all the Raiders. This is what we are doing today. We are hopefully... We're dropping D-Class Cougar. Hopefully hitting some more things like this. Igni, Copper. We're going to switch to End Matter soon. Hit some Henron Stems. Cave Sap, you know. All the good stuff. Sometimes it's good to take a break. Yes, Cat, it is. It is. I've had a few thoughts as well, Cat, while I've had a break as well. I'm gonna put less pressure on myself. And I'm gonna try my best to enjoy it as much as I can. And if, you know, take it from there. Bone! Jamie! Don't say that, Jamie. I've been working very hard, Mr. Jamie Starr. Come on now. Hey, me, don't be like that. That's dangerous. Wait, hang on, I forgot what I said. What was dangerous again? I do this a lot. Someone replies to what I said and I forget what I said. This is one of those instances. Oh, having a thought, yeah, it is, yeah. I must admit, the mining's going alright so far today, Kat. How was the Cyberpunks? How did it go for you? He hasn't, he was just playing the Spire with me. Monkey? Excuse me? Evil Monkey? He's trying to expose me here. Pay your taxes, Evil Monkey, after comments like that. Thank you very much. Granny, happy Tuesday. What's up, dude? Are the synth buying our shit now? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I hope when I put all these bloody resources on the auction house, that they start buying my shit. I'm with you there, Granny. I hope they start buying my resources so I can at least break even, you know? They need to deposit money first. Well, I don't know how true it is. No one said anything to me yet. I think I read that they've been given starter packs, have they? Is that true? I don't think I've met one yet, though. Granny or... I haven't met one. Right, that amp is done. So that amp was definitely not as good, BEARCAVE. But we go again. We're doing, on the agenda today, you know, we're doing 5D class, single drops with a Cougar, basically. I was hoping to meet one at Earcat, but people were saying in chat they're probably at Setesh. We'll drop for End Matter now as well. They're in Setesh grinding. But I don't know. I thought I met one at New Swiss Teleporter. It looked like one, but it probably wasn't. Right, here we go. Who's up next? Rocky Hardball. Yep, sorry, Mel. We did not do too well on that amp, unfortunately. But it was bound to happen, mate. We had a great start on the first amp. Monkey, are you around later on, by the way? Just checking. Just checking, sir. Right, ample crude oil. Ample crude. But yeah, Granny, I don't know. I can only assume that they've added onto the game just to help themselves understand the game a bit more, and I don't know. I can't think of any other reason really why they've been added. I don't know. Someone was saying to bump up the numbers or something, but I don't know. That's my conclusion anyway, to try and have AI to play the game and see if there's anything that needs adjusting. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that stuff. Ubertung! Ubertung, happy Tuesday. How are you, brother? Bear's back. List is 105, 106. Yes, it is. It's not shabby. It's not bad. But Arturian, you've still got to remember how the mining TT return is. Still got to bear that in mind. 105, 106, I mean, it looks all right, but when you look at the TT return, I mean, you're just hitting list all the time, you're still going to have a bad time. Oh, okay. Okay, Monkey, we'll see you later. Keza as well. Some very nice, familiar names today, folks. I appreciate you all today. Keza, happy Tuesday. Hope you're well. Hope the Pokemon's well. You're seeing that London has a 30 degrees C forecast next week. How's the heat going for where I am? It's not too bad. I'll tell you the temperature right now. It's not that warm. It's about 17. So we'll have to see. About 17 where I am. You know it's warm where I am because I'll say I've got the aircon on. You reckon they've done it to make the game look lived in, Cat? You reckon? I don't know. I thought they were going for that with the ones that they started adding around Port Atlantis, just them things that walk around. Granny. It's pretty poor. You're surprised to see it over 101 or 102 like it used to be for ages. Yeah, at least it's gone up a little bit, right? That's what I mean. Like, some things have gone up quite well. Some things are creeping up. I mean, it's going in the right direction, I guess. It's still tough though. Have you mean anti-magnetic oil and quantium? I've got some anti-magnetic, yeah, but it's for someone else. I've only got like I've only been keeping like 18 ped of it. It's bloody hard to find, man. The nuts and stuff. I see the cool. Wait, am I the coolest bear in the world? Sev, thank you for your very kind words. I see the biggest nerd in the whole world in the chat right now. Shout out to Mr. Sev. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you stream shorts and videos. You doing all right, mate? Honestly, if it goes any way most AIs let loose goes, it'll be bad. Yeah. It'll be another wait and see, I reckon, Cat. I said, Cat, if I see one, right, and it's a bit of a hunter, I'll be like, is there any chance you can... Is there any chance you can just follow me around and shoot some mobs while I'm mining? I mean, that would be ideal, really. If I could get a little synth buddy that would just follow me around on stream, killing all the mobs. Oh, that would be beautiful. Just clearing the way for me. Thank you. Protect the bear. That would be the only instructions. You need a lot of it, Lucky. Yeah, anti-magnetic's tough. Verum nuts are tough, mate. Verum nuts are tough. They've been tough for a while as well. Very rare that I hit verum nuts these days. What do you need? You need 6. Right, I might be able to stretch to 6 then. Yeah, I can do that, Lucky, I reckon, yeah. But the rest has to go to someone else. Cat, okie dokie. Enjoy your food, Cat. Thank you for the raid as well. Queen of next island, ladies and gentlemen. They can't do much damage yet if they start with 0 skills, I guess. No, I haven't seen any. I haven't tried to talk to any either. Because I haven't seen any. But yeah, they're not going to be doing a lot, are they? It's going to take them a while, innit, to get skills and better gear and stuff. But enjoy your food, cats. Enjoy. These amps aren't going very well now, I've just noticed, by the way. Ample crude. I got some crude oil if you want it, Lucky. I can give you plenty of crude oil. Plenty of that. Right, what music do we want now then, folks? What about this? Maybe this is too relaxed. Yeah, let's play this instead. We're going to keep the theme of the synth wave today, since today is the day of the synths. So we'll keep that theme. Don't worry, Bear. Soon it is the Swedish IP amp. The famous Swedish IP. Yeah, I'd love that. That was an average, by the way. That was a bit rough. Bear always giving plenty of crude. Yeah, I've got plenty of crude, Monkey. Plenty. I'll give you some crude later as well. You watch. You love the crude. Any tips on transitioning from the starter pack gear to better gear? Damn. Hunting tips. I'm really not the one to give hunting tips, I will be honest. I'm not very good for hunting tips. I haven't got a clue. Like, there's a lot of low-level mobs on Aris, though. I will say that. There's a lot of low-level mobs on Aris that can drop decent markup. Like animal parts and tier comps and things like that. Stuff that's used for crafting on Aris and things. Can I please spawn my pit bull? Chat, I'm screwed. I can't spawn the pit bull. Any chance? You saying there's a chance? Oh, there we go. Got it. We got it just. How many of these simps have referred to us as meatbags so far? Yeah, I haven't seen. Well, I've met one. There's one that's followed me and started chatting in chat right now. So, yeah, we have the official Entropian simp in chat. They followed me and started some conversations in chat. So they've already breached onto Twitch, Cat from the game. Yeah, but I need to send it back to storage, Snow. I need to fill it and send it back to storage, so also happy Tuesday, dude. You good? Blade of Akaya, how are we, brother? Brother Blade. Happy Tuesday. Bear's back from his break, brother. On the mine in single drops D class. I must admit, it's gone a little bit quiet. We had a good start. Cotton's saying, as soon as you go above the adjusted starter pack set, things escalate quickly in cost of gear to not lose your return rate. But key with hunting is to think about markup drops. Yeah, definitely. Look at what you're hunting and definitely the markup that it drops. I mean, that's super important. Because without markup, you're going to lose even more. So bear that in mind. Hope you had a good break. Well, chat's roasted me a bit, Blade, for being bone idle. But I've been editing clips and doing videos and stuff. And chilling, Blade. The Diggler, what? Who this? Noob streamer? Noob streamer. Diggler, thank you for recognising me, dude. Thank you. Noob streamer is back. And dude, thank you very much for the 21 month resub, Diggler. You know what you're going to get for that, don't you? He knows what's coming. Give it to me, Diggler. Give it to me. Where is he? I'm waiting for Mr. Diggler right now. There it is. Did you notice, Blade? Did you notice a few of my clips slipping out? Did you? I actually did a little video as well, dude. It wasn't really edited or anything, but some of the clips I'm quite proud of, though. I'm starting to learn my craft a little bit on the clippage. But yeah, the video is basically just... The mining video is just like a highlight from the VOD sort of thing. Not really edited, just like a 15-minute segment thing. Just as an experiment to see if it's more digestible for people. Rather than a 4 or 5 hour long VOD. Ample crude oil. Have you been good, You be good, Mr. Blade? Yeah, I know, Tass. Yeah, it's someone having a bit of fun, you know? Someone having a bit of fun. Rocky. Sorry, Rocky, you're on 2,000. There you go, mate. The amps have slowed down, buddy, I'm afraid. So you and Mel at the minute, you and Mel have been struggling a little bit, to be fair. Hang on a second. Rocky, you're not struggling anymore. Hang on, Rocky. We've had a Hoff and 2 globals. That is 1,000 points right there. We've got 64 ped energized. Take that. Am I getting lag right now? Potentially. Busy with work and EU, still refusing to give anything. I've heard in mining at least, Blade, that it's harder to get globals and Hoffs, but I don't know. I don't know. Did you see they finally added your suggestion? Oh, you suggested the Simps, did you? Oh, I see. It was Blade. Chat, Blade was the one that suggested the Simps. I know, I'm trolling. I'm only trolling, chat. I'm trolling. I knew it was the shop search. Go easy on Blade. He didn't suggest the Simps. Go easy on him. Yeah, it's on the auction house now. So if you go to the auction house in the top left, there's a little shop search. You can search for like any item that you're looking for. And if it's in stock somewhere, it can give you a way. It'll tell you the shop name, and you can click like a little waypoint link as well. And it'll give you the waypoint to the shop. And the only thing is the markup display is a little bit different. The markup display is +% for the in the shop view. Argin TV, happy Tuesday, dude. How are you, brother? You all good? But yeah, it was definitely needed. It's a good addition. It's a good update. The shop search. Yes, average Henron stems, BEARCAVE. Come on. You got a little bit of markup. Beautiful. A lot of work. You've been busy, Harjin. Have you been fishing as well or not? Have you seen there's been some like 2 or 3 fish discoveries today? I don't know what they changed though, but apparently there was in the discovery list there's 2 or 3 fish that's been caught. I don't know how. I don't think any new gear has been released in the update, so I'm not sure on that one. Unless you know anything more than me, Harjin. Love how they didn't give you a shout out for your ideas. Should get a... I think you should get a ped reward for that. If you have an idea and it gets implemented into the game. You know, it ends up getting implemented from... Didn't they used to do something like that, if I remember rightly? Could be wrong, though. Ample crude. Oh, that was probably what it was. Yeah, you're right there, Blade. Probably revolve more around bug reports. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Archurian. What about that, Blade? New clothing item. I gave MA an idea and all I got was the shit. Oh dear. At least it's a little something. What do you need, Lucky? List. Okay, I've definitely got you on the list. Lucky, I got you on the list. I've got some of that from up here. I've got... let's have a look. I've sent it back. I did get some, though. A gutted knife for fish. What do you think this is? Counter-Strike? Arjun. This ain't CS, mate, with all these different knives and skins. Blade Savage. Oh, man. Savage. Yeah, I don't think so for gutting, no. Now, I've got some narc in storage, though, I think, as well. So the list I sent back in the pitbull, I got some narc in storage. Don't know how much, though. But I got to drop these amps first, mate. So I got like two... I got 2 more amps to drop. The forum is still down, yeah, last time I checked. It came up. A couple of days ago, it came up for a little bit. And then it went down again, yeah. It hasn't come back up again since. So there was like... there was a fire, wasn't there, or something? Must have done some serious damage. I think Arturian, I think it's similar to like space mining and fragmentating. I think the only way to get fragmentating is from the codex as well. For space mining. It's a bit similar to that, I think. I'm dropping, Lucky. I'm testing out single drops today, Lucky. So I've got D-Class and Cougar on. But I'm doing singles. So I'll be doing like 200 drops. I'm just testing to see what's going to happen. So I've got... I've got like 80 drops left or something like that, maybe. About 80 drops. Won't be a massive amount, I don't think. What did they move PCF to the same server running Entropia Wiki? You know, the one. Oh, yeah, the Wiki, dude. It's like, yeah. That Wiki has been a pain in the ass for years now. To the point where I don't really use it anymore. I think a lot of people are in the same boat. They probably don't even use the Entropia Wiki much anymore. They probably use like Nexus and stuff like that. A new blank was released. However, yeah, folks. However, the observed parameters suggest that they actually made the deep sea fish accessible, while further adjusting the parameters associated with fish catching. It is reported that the catch distribution has been altered significantly. For example, the different jig lures have caught novel fish. There you go. Thank you. Thank you to the official Entropian Synth in chat for that information. Yeah, it's been real. I can't even think how long it's been. It's been years. It's got to have been over a year plus at least. You tried to download the wiki for an offline copy for faster browsing locally. After the program had run for 3 days and not downloaded much of anything, you gave up. Yeah, it is. It's been bad for a good amount of time. It runs on 1990s ISDN. Right, so we've had Henron stems. Sorry about now. Just shops in. Oh, that amp's done now, Lucky. We've got 2 more amps left, right, dude? 80 drops from now, Lucky, and then we're done. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to do all end matter again? What do you reckon? That's what I've been getting. So what did we get the better markup on? I think we did get the better markup on ore, actually. Because we hit a copper and an igni, which is better than that. And the list is higher than crude as well. So I'm going to do another ore again. Okay, Rocky, you finished with 4,500, sir. We got mobs here. Right, I'm going to move to the next spot up here. But yeah, Attrition and that, I think most people use Nexus and that now, right? Entropia Nexus. That's seems to have be pretty good and have most of the stuff on there now. From what I've seen, anyway. And who was Nexus again? Was it Amryu on it? Yeah, Nexus Central. Yeah, there's a lot of decent ones now, isn't there? Yeah. You still can't believe that info is not in the game. Well, there is a lot of the info in the game, but it's because it's mostly items, right? Stuff. Just so you can look up items and things like that. And a considerable list. See, I'll take a considerable list over crude oil any day at the minute. So, I think we drop ore. Lucky, I've just found you some list. Considerable. Got you some of that. Trying to find a specific mob on Cali kills you. Yeah, well, there's another one. Rip craze for that. But yeah, you're right. You are right. There's loads of stuff that should have been integrated into the game. You know, for new players and just knowledge in general. But Entropia's kind of always been like that. You know, if you've played the game for a long time, it's been notorious for finding info on anything. It's always very mysterious about a lot of things, and you know, not much info about stuff in general. It's always been that way. It's definitely getting better these days with, you know, some of these websites cropping up with info on them and stuff like that, but never really had much of that years and years ago. Right, Cotton, you've got 500 points for that Listerium hit. Let's see if we can get you some more. Even Rip Crazy's site is a bit outdated. You tried to find a mob and it wasn't there. Really? What mob was that then? Is it some obscure mob or something? They want to make it fun for noobs. Oh, hang on. It's raffle time. Give me a sec. They want to make it fun for noobs, then say good luck. Honestly, Snow, though, when you look back 20 years, it's a lot better now than it was for starting out for noobs. 100%, dude. Raffle time, 10k raffle incoming. That is for sure. I'll definitely say that. I know it still may not be enough, but it is definitely a lot better than when I first started. In... Damn. 2002, 2003. There was definitely not much back then. At all. I mean, Blade will tell you. Some of the other old people in the chat. Hey! I didn't mean it like that, you know, old avatars sort of thing. You installed the game, created an account, chose your name, loaded the game up, and then you were just thrown out onto Calypso randomly. And away you go. Many, many moons ago. Digler, Snow, and Cotton. Congrats on the raffle win. GG's. Damn, we're losing the hit rate now. Definitely. You were dumped at PA, were you? I was dumped in the wilderness. It was a random spot, random spawn point in the middle of nowhere. Not, you know, not even at a, you know, an outpost or a town or anything. I don't know when they changed it to PA. When was that then? Did you? Damn, you lot must have missed that then. Maybe it was commercial open trial then when they did that. You just had a random spawn in the wilderness with your orange juice on. That was it. Nothing else. So they must have changed it not long after then, because that was like... That was probably 2002, probably. From the trial to release, maybe. Because I never went to PA. You had to do the TP, the good old TP runs. Yep, yep. The classic TP runs. It's a bit rough now, isn't it? That was a bit rough, BEARCAVE. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We had about 12 misses in a row there, which is not ideal. Oh, going the wrong way. Not ideal, but we're still not doing too bad. It says minus 170, but we've got a significant and 2 abundance at least. So we are still doing all right with them. We're in the green anyway. But if it carries on like this, soon not to be green. Soon TM. But yeah, the TP runs were good. Do you remember like when you died and you didn't go to a revive terminal, did you? You were a ghost floating across the land and you had to drift back. You had to find your way back to civilization. Yeah. I can remember it all in my brain, like the ghost model. It was just like a floating body. It was a floating body, and you just float around. You'd have like different music playing as well, and you had to go and find the revival terminal. I can remember bits, but my memory does suck, but I do remember some things. Like, there's so many things I can't remember. That's one of them, though. You know, it's just specific. But, yeah. That was a long-ass time ago, that was. Skill boost, folks. Abuka as well. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're well, sir. Guess the skill boost in the chat for 1,000 snack points. It was good, man. Yeah. Got a lot of nostalgic memories from back in the day. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly, Arturian, right? Yeah. It's true. It's true. You're not wrong. A sizable azadite. I mean, we need that, but I don't know, though. I'm not sure. We're not getting much markup, so... This test going so far, we're not finding much markup. So at the minute, I can safely say that I'm better sitting on alternative rock, probably. Okay, the skill boost is 82%. That is Taz, I think. Considerable azadite. Taz wins. Congrats. Yeah, because here, I'm just hitting loads of azadite. Yeah. But when I switch to air matter, you know, I'm hitting a lot of crude oil and shit, so... Maybe it's not... Maybe it's just not a good day with not much markup around, I guess. Hey, Diggler, I didn't think you were that old. You that old, are you, Diggler? Back in 2002, 2003? You one of the OGs? I didn't realise you were one of the Entropia OGs, though. Fair play. Random dude gave you a gun. You didn't understand back then, but now I know it was MA giving you the carrot on the stick. You used to find stuff on the ground as well. Like, there'd be, like, random guns and ammo on the ground and stuff. I don't know how true it was, but apparently someone found an improved MK2 on the ground. I don't know how true that one was, though. That was the story, though. Imagine that. Just randomly out and about and just pick up an improved MK2 off the ground. Because obviously back then, that was like, you know... That was like the Uber of Uberist guns back then. The improved MK2. Mickey has been pulled out of the pond. It's still a good gun now. I mean, that's how good it was, you know? For how long the improved MK2's been around, you know? I know it's like still it's what, 100 SIB in it, but it's still a pretty, it holds its own. Even today. Yes, that's what we want. There we go, folks. Ample copper. 140%. Why not? We will have some of that cotton. We'll have it. 17 ped 60. Om nom 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 nom. We like those. Get us some more. Oh, more list for Lucky. Is what you say. In your mind, there's no loot. There's no loot 2.0 weapons. There's only stats. Yeah, you mean like, you know, the higher efficiency and stuff like that? There's like, what's the improved MK2 efficiency now? Is it still like 90 odd or something? I mean, that's an old ass gun, isn't it? And what's the efficiency on it? It's still 90 something. But to be fair, it was a ridiculous gun back in the day. When you could literally just, you know, you could literally just print peds of it. Because of its super high DPP on it. You could just literally print, like just making TT profit. Because the mobs would drop like a set amount of loot, wouldn't they? If you had like a certain DPP and stuff, you could just literally just TT profit. No loots. Well, I'm familiar with no loots. I still get them every day, Snow. So I still have to put up with them in mining. I know all too well. So far, I've had 106 no loots so far. Okay, 106 no loots I've had so far today. So yeah, I'm still used to them. That is an ample copper though, 140% markup. If you had the dollars to deposit back when you started, oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, I did. I had good gear back in the day, but... Oh, ample Igni. We've had a copper, then an Igni. At the minute, I don't know whether I got a bit lucky, Granny, but at the minute, it's not terrible. I'm getting a bit of markup. I have had a few NRFs. But it's not disgustingly bad. At the minute, I'm still in TT profit at the minute. I'm pretty sure. Right, that amp is done. We got one more amp to do, folks. I think, judging by that, we'll do ore again, actually. Hey, look at that. I've got 69 ped of markup, look. A whole 69 pets. Ample nicks. Gogster! Gogster's like, what the fuck, man? You had a full set of that purple armor and a nice gun. What, you mean Phantom? Phantom, was it? Purple armor. Was Phantom like purple and blue? What was purple armor? I can only think of that. Gogster, happy Tuesday. Bear's back. And I may be using some D-class Hogster. Nah, Gremlin's not purple, no. Gremlin's not purple, it's blue, isn't it? I thought Phantom had a bit of purple on it, no? Was it Phantom? Like back in the day, or am I just wrong? Could be wrong. How have you been, Hogster? You all good? A considerable nix. Who's this? Oh, look at this. We got Keisha Rose with us. Keisha Rose. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Welcome. How are thou? Gogster's all good. Are you a synth, Gogster, or not? You turned into a synth. Just really dark. You're about, was about 1,000 ped because I sold it and bought a CL'd it. It was about 1,000 ped. What could that have been? 1,000 ped. There's no way it was Gremlin then. There's no, Gremlin was never 1,000 ped. Can't be that. If you see, we've got a resident synth in the Bear Cave, Gogster. You seen him? We've got a resident synth today. They followed and they've been typing in the chat. Official Entropian synth we've got. They're invading Twitch as well now. But yeah, Gogster, I've been dropping singles. I've been dropping just ore. And I've been dropping just N matter as well sometimes. Just as a test on D-Class, so... We've had a Hall of Fame and 2 globals so far. But it has gone downhill. The last, what, hour? Hour to 30 minutes. It has gone, yeah, it's gone pretty bad. The bug lady comes unannounced and it's like, I'm here to spray, yet no one tells her she's coming. So she gets, what? Well, you know, there's no reason to get all pissy if people can't communicate properly, right? So, I'm sure you told them that, though. But that sucks, Quiche. He's here, look, Gogster, look, Gog. I can confirm Gogster is not a synth. It would be advisable to eliminate this individual if they claim to be a synth. Damn. So Gogster's not a synth then, fair enough. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, you can go after him. He's got a lot of snap points, Cotton, you can get. If you manage to get Gogster in lootable PvP, he'll drop a lot of snap points. Yeah, it's clearly gone downhill, right? If you've been paying attention to the drops. It's gone really quiet now. We're getting loads of NRFs. Loads and loads. But because our start was so good, we're not going to lose that much anyway, so. But yeah. Hoarding is the problem. Well, you'll have to take that up with Gogster Bori, okay? We don't call him the Hogster for no reason. Or, what is it? Smaug. Granny is on the Verderons. I see you, Granny. You've got an improved MK2, haven't you, Granny, I think? How's that treating you these days? Is it printing? The Smaugster. Short term, no. Long term, yes. GG's. I mean, long term's good. I guess that means bankroll, though, right, as well, eh? Long term, I guess bankroll is needed. Damn, what is going on? We're not getting any hits. Granny, what's going on? My mining's disappeared, dude. It's disappeared into the dust. Like, insane. A considerable nicks. They're squeezing us. We're getting squeezed. So are we getting squeezed? Are we going to be squeezed by the simps as well? Are they going to be? Are they allowed to trade then, or what? Are they going to be allowed to trade and interact with the market? Because that's like a bit. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I mean, so you're going to have AI then that is going to affect the market then, basically. Interesting. Like, is that a good thing, or? Oh, there we go. Granny, that's better. Considerable bell car. Much better. Come on. So how do you folks feel then that these AI simps are going to be interacting with the economy? Input and output. I mean, now I know that. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, to be honest. AI interacting with the economy and affecting the economy. Back to back considerable bell cars, folks. Nice. I don't like it. Inflating the population for what reason? Yeah, from what I've read, I don't really understand it, to be honest. The only thing I was thinking for the reason to do it would be the mind art to try and understand different aspects of the game better. That's probably one of the good reasons to do it, potentially, but... I can't think of any other positives about it, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, it will give them... It will give them data and that, won't it, about their own game and stuff. There's that, but I can't really think of anything else unless anyone in the chat can. Cookie! What's up, dude? Hey, Cookie. Welcome back to Entropia as well, brother. How are you, sir? Imagine they buy all your shit at a loss and rake the Mind Arc. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't really understand the point in them, to be honest. Apart from them, from Mind Arc collecting data about the game. You know, like benefit to the player base and the players. Can't really see much of one. But then again, I haven't looked into it too much, so I did a brief skim over the update and stuff like that, and I'll look into it a bit more. But yeah, I don't know, Granny. I can't think of many positives for the players. But then again, if the AI buy all my materials for a decent price, that'll be a positive for me. Hey! Sell all my resources to the AI because they're paying a better price. That'll do me. You predict that simps will either get bored or decide they're losing too much dollars and refuse to play. Take from Taz there. It'll be interesting how they get on, like how they progress, and if they hit a brick wall. Be interesting if they hit a brick wall. Well, I can't see them doing that bad. They'll be in all the time, won't they? They just got so much time on their hands, haven't they? You know, 24/7. They'll be able to, they'll progress and figure it out just because it's got loads of time. the first synth loot drama, you know. Having simps in your team hunt as well. Fuck, you know. I haven't seen a simp, no. But obviously, you know, I'm out in the sticks mining, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. Maybe if you go to Setesh, Cookie, maybe they'll all be in Setesh. The radar will just be full of green. They're all gearing up. They're skilling up and gearing up on Setesh. Massive army of them. Hopefully I'll see one when I go back to the teleporter. See if I can bump into one. If they get to the point where you can hire them like mercenaries, that may be interesting. Well, they did say you can... They did say that though, didn't they? That you can get them to join your team or go out mining with you. Potentially protect you while mining and things like that. So... I would imagine so, Arturian, you know? You'll get them to join teams and all sorts. Team hunts and stuff. I would imagine. What if it's an actual synth, though? Would make some fire music with it. That's why I've been playing synthwave today. And I started off the stream with some synthwave based on the old Alien movies as well. Couldn't resist. Get into the theme. Sniggle Cotton is an amazing name, by the way. What does it mean? I don't think I've ever asked Cotton what it means. I may have done, but I might have forgot. Medium acid, though. Snail? Okay. You learn something new every day. Did you? Okay, yeah, I did have a feeling. But here we go with the memory thing again, eh? A snail cone, as in pine cone or fir cone. Ah. But it's between slug and hedgehog. Okay. Yeah, maybe you did then. You and Ice may have told me and I forgot. Ice tells me a lot of interesting things about Swedish words and Sweden and stuff like that. Ice, baby. Right, last drop coming up here. We haven't done too bad TT today. I've got a couple of claims to suck up. But yeah, I was mining for a bit, Cookie, and then the last hour, dude, it just went terrible. Last hour was full of NRFs and stuff like that. But we did have a good start, though, so you know how it is. Ups and downs and stuff. We hit some markup. We hit a decent amount of copper. We hit some Hemron stems, Igni. Not a massive amount of markup, though. I'd always like more, you know? You know how it is. Always need more markup. More! So yeah, I'm just going to suck up these 3 claims, mate. I got abundant, and a significant. So we'll suck these 3 up and see what the TT is. I think it'll be markup profit, Cookie, I think. Which is, you know, we'll always take markup profit, won't we, dude? Printing, eh? Printing. Even when the mining gets nerfed, Bear's still printing. It's tough. The mining's very tough these days. I gotta be honest. The mining is very tough, but you've just gotta target more, aren't you? The good markups, or at least try, and then be patient when you go to sell. I know it's tough if you haven't got a big bankroll, but if you do have a big bankroll, it pays to be patient and store stuff and sell stuff when it goes up, or it's more favourable, right? I know not everyone has that luxury, though, and they need to sell to cycle. I try my best, dude. I always try my best. You just need max level. Sorry, Cookie, you're on Rocktropia killing zombies. You've just finished 10k kills, you're on 15k. What do you get then for 10k kills? Is there like is there a mission for it with some rewards and that, or is there any extra stuff you get? Obviously on top of the, if there's any loot or whatever. What's they got good markup on the zombies or good skilling or? Yeah, are you talking from experience now, Trissa, yeah? Are you going to do a big FOMA run at some point, Trissa, and stream it? Is that what you're saying? P400 Teramp 10 on FOMA next stream, Trissa, yeah? How can you tell if someone's a synth? You've just got to ask them, Cat. Or it will say, you know, like official Entropian synth in the chat. I'm going to find one in a minute. I've just finished my mining run. I'm going to go back into town. I need to meet Lucky as well because he wants some lists and stuff like that. And I'll find a synth. I'll find one. Right, I've got 2 claims left to suck up. And then we're good. Not a bad run. We are Cookie, I'll take it back. I think I'm in TT profit at least, so that's good. Take that all day long. But you know how it is though, Cookie. It's only a couple of multis, you know. Doesn't, you know, they don't mean anything, right? Just a lucky day of a couple of multis. Looking for markup really, right? Long term. The main thing. That's a bit savage, that, Murray. Stab them and see what they bleed. Damn, Murray. Did you say TT Profit every stream? No. No. Definitely not TT Profit every stream. You know that's impossible. You troll, you. Be nice though, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Oh. TT Profit every stream. Beautiful. Love it, mate. I'll find one. I'll find a synth. Cat, go to Setesh. I'll bet you'll find one on Setesh. You didn't see one? I thought they were live with the update, no? Guess I was wrong. Right, let's have a look then. What are we TT-wise? We are green. We're green, folks. Actually pretty good. 83 ped TT in the green. And we've got 88 ped of markup, so 171 on that run. So we'll take that. GG's, BEARCAVE. D-class single drops. Cougar. Making the run today in the green. I'll put something here once the first simps roll out in game today. Ah, okay, Murray. They will be very aware and transparent about themselves being a synth. So yeah, from what Murray says then, they're probably not even out yet then. Cheers for that, Murray. Is Murray a synth? Yeah, I think everyone's going to be paranoid now, aren't they? All these simps running around and no one knowing who's who. Eggs. Yeah, I love Swedish eggs. Have you ever heard of the Swedish egg? He's very famous. Very lucky as well. A very lucky individual. The golden Swedish egg. Damn. Right, where's Lucky then? I don't know what Lucky's doing. He did say a while ago. Is he still online? Where's Lucky? Let's message him. Oh, he sent a waypoint. Hang on. Righty-ho. We've got a waypoint. Guessing it's that island he likes to hang out on. Yeah, that's it. I did think it would be over there. On my way. But yeah, my mining's pretty much done today, folks. Just having a first chill stream back, you know. Just drop like 5D class. We've had a good run today, though. A very good run. Alright, I just need to calculate my TT, mate. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I've got all this in here. Boom, 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 boom. I like it. Just going to check out my TT, dude. So I got a note of it. 1377.4. Damn, I would have preferred 1337. That would have been better. 137. Okay. Right, what does Lucky want then? You want some narc list? I probably haven't got a lot of narc, by the way, we'll say that. We've got 44 ped of narc. So that's 183. You can... Actually, that works, though. I'll give you exact then. 450. Hang on. I'll give you exact. 450 stones should be enough. 150 narc ingots. Boom. Right, list. You want 600 lists. So that is... what's 600 list, chat? 1,800 stones, is it? I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, how much of that? 6. 6. You're lucky. Right, there you go. Yeah, I've done it all. I'm pretty quick these days with the maths, so... I'm getting better. My math skills are getting better. Need to add... Just need to add you to the sale thing as well on my spreadsheet. Right, so we got 6. Wait, what's this? Just give us... Let's have a look. What's that going for now? Okay, hang on. So, Let me just write it down. Shit. Yeah, it works, dude. I just had to write it down, that's all. Just got to make a note of it on my sheet. Total 77. Right, got you. Beautiful. Right, Lucky, I hope that's helped you out a little bit. 18.8k Leviathan, did you just see that one? Surprised you don't have a good refiner. Well, I've got T105. I don't really see the point in spending like 10,000 peds on a adjusted Shikara or something, you know? It's not a terrible refiner. It's not terrible at all. Yeah, that was a good Levyhoff, that was. The music's just bloody stopped as well. Yeah, it's decent. You've got the Shikara adjusteds and all that, but they're bloody super fucking expensive. My mate mining towards was so bad, was unreal. Backendo, happy Tuesday, man. How are you? Mining's not going very good for you. Did have an alright mining session today. I did only use 5D classes though. I didn't use a massive amount of D class. I kept it to single drops as well. So I used 5D classes, but I did 200 drops. So I increased the loot instances. You wonder if the simps will make their own sock, but they call it Skynet. Imagine that, Skynet, and they just literally become the most beastly sock. Could you imagine? I wouldn't be surprised if the AI is pretty good. You drop 200 ped on a P30 and you ended with a 5% hit rate on Chinook Jungle. That absolutely sucks. They might do, Cat. They might band together and make their own society. Why not? You know, trade amongst themselves and share knowledge between themselves and become an ultimate force in the universe and destroy everyone and everything in its path. You never know, do you? Started using the AI language we can't understand. Yeah. Well, that sucks though. 5% hit rate, dude. Yeah, I did notice it the last hour back end though. My hit rate went down, but to be fair, I had a really good start to the mining. My first 3 amps were pretty good. At least the first 2. So I got a bit lucky really with a couple of multipliers and that, mate. So yeah. Give me a sec. Right, you beautiful people. A nice sweet little stream today. Just thought I'd test the waters on the mining. And it's been very nice to see so many familiar names today. Chilling out with the bear. So thank you very much. Yeah, I'll say again, I appreciate you if you can check out my YouTube as well and have a look on there. I'd appreciate that. You don't have to, but if you can go on my link tree and check out my YouTube stuff like that. If not, no worries, but if you do, thank you very much. Bareback, yeah, Cat keeps saying bareback. Bareback. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been nice to see you. I had a nice break. I've enjoyed myself. It's been a nice cycle today as well. So yeah, and there we go, folks. I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Entropia time. We'll probably do a bit more mining or something like that along those lines, a bit more testing. And then maybe I'll put a few of these VODs into bite-sized videos on YouTube as well. People can watch a 15, 20-minute segment of the cycle or whatever, and, you know, a little bit of editing and music and whatnot. So thank you very much, peoples. Have a good evening. Kat, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the follows. Diggler with a tier 1. Diggler with a tier 1 for 21 months. So thank you very much, Diggler. Norin with a tier 1 for 10 months as well. What do I post on YouTube? Mostly shorts and that, Cookie, mate. I have done for a while. I've done, like, you know, Hoff shorts and that for a year or so, maybe a bit longer, but... like, as far as videos are concerned, mate, it's mostly just VODs and that, but... I'm starting to make bite-sized videos from my VODs into highlights and stuff, but... it's tough on YouTube, though, dude. I find YouTube's pretty tough, so... any help I can get on there is greatly appreciated, so... Mary J. Star, happy Tuesday. You alright, Mary? I am. I've dropped my amps. I've done my little test. I am leaving in a minute. I've had a nice break. A nice steady stream to get myself back into it. I'm very well, thank you, Mary. Very, very well. So yeah, I'm going to be raiding out. Cookie, you streaming? Yeah, I've normally been doing like 4 to 5, but... I know that felt quite comfortable today, you know? It felt comfortable, so I enjoyed it as well, so... I'd rather have a stream that I enjoy and have got good energy, and... so yeah, I feel that's a good note to... it's a good note to end it on. Are you streaming, Cookie, or what? Are you going to stream? So look, I'm going to raid someone right now. Nice to see you, though, Mary. Hope you're well, and we'll be back tomorrow. Raid June. Okay, we'll raid June then. We'll raid June Emperor. Right? Larry, innit, I think. Yeah, I don't think I've raided Larry before, so... I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Entropia time. Cookie, I appreciate you, man. I'll see you tomorrow if you're about. That was a good session. I enjoyed it. Very good. Very nice to see you, folks. I appreciate you. Have a good evening. May Luteus bless thee. May you get lots and lots of markup and profits. And goodbye to Lucky as well. Hey.